Hi love bugs, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. So it is about 3 a.m. and I cannot sleep, so I thought, you know what, I'm really guided to do a twin flame soulmate reading for those that are in separation. Little to no communication with your person. So yeah, I just literally finished my very long night of putting in Etsy orders. So thank you guys so much for those who support my work and purchasing my decks. You guys are amazing. Bless you guys tenfold. All right, everybody who owns a Fire Witch tarot deck is a boss ass bitch. Let's just say that. All right, guys. So all the decks we're going to be using are the ones I created. So we're going to start by pulling cards from my Divine Love in Separation deck. Okay, all the decks to my Etsy shop are down below in the description box. Okay, so let's give a quick cleanse. If you're wondering what the noise is in the background, I just have, like a little ambient sound going on to relax me because, it is 3 a.m. And I did redo my nails, so I'm super excited about that. Hey, bitch gotta do what a bitch gotta do, right? All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my lovers in separation? Ooh, they already want to come through. Okay, let's see what we have here. What does your person want you to know right now that you guys are in separation? Messages from each other. Let's see here. It says there's so much for us to experience. Please don't waste it on being upset with me. So I feel like this is coming from you, the viewer, to your person. Like if they are upset with you, you're like, look, there's so much more that you should be focused on. There's so much more that we could be experiencing right now. Don't waste it on being fucking upset with me. So that's the first card that's coming out. Second one, it says, I don't want another. That's why I'm messed up about you. You see, this is the deal. Viewer, for those that are trying to move on or at least, date or experience another relationship, even if you're just out there having fun and stuff, it's like you don't want anybody else, and that's what makes it difficult for you to move forward. Not in a way where you're moving on completely, but in a way where you're living your life and you're not waiting around forever, And for some of you, it's difficult to do because it's like you don't want nobody else, and that is why you're all messed up about them, because you're like, it's only you. You're all I want. What else do we have? Ooh. It says, I'm confident enough to know that we will cross paths again. Look at this. And I feel like this is coming from both of you guys. Message from your guys' higher selves to one another. Like you guys, in a way, your higher selves know, and it's confident that you guys are going to cross paths again. Especially for those who have been in separation for quite some time. It says, I sometimes wonder if what we had was real. Oh my goodness. See, I feel like this is a mirroring energy, a mirroring message as well, because, as time goes by, you wonder, especially the viewer, you wonder, was this all made up? Was this all in my head? Were you for real, for real? And it's like you catch yourself going back to old messages, like, let me reread this, like, because that's the only memory I have of this actually fucking happened. It was so surreal that I have to, question myself. Did this really happen? Am I going crazy? Did I make up a homie in my head? Drop dead Fred type of situation? Just kidding. Someone has a twin flame called Fred. All right, let's see what else comes through. It says, I miss those text messages that always put a smile on my face. Bring it back. Oops, sorry. I don't know what just happened. Hold on, guys. There you go. Okay. So, and it's funny because after this card here, sometimes I wonder if what we had was real. And I just mentioned about having you go back to old messages to, reread them and say, you know what, this was real. And so it's like you miss those text messages that you used to get from your person, like, hey, I miss you, I want to eat your ass, or let's get it on, or you look so sexy today, or oh my God, you smell so good, I got an erection. It could be your own little... Sorry guys, it's 3 a.m. That's all I can think of right now. You know where my mind wanders. Oh boy. But you know what I mean. Like those little flirtatious messages that you guys used to get, you know, that always put a smile on your face, that was like, okay, yeah. For some of you guys, you still have those old messages, and you go back to, you know, read them for comfort. Interesting. So let's get one more or two. It says, I wish I could just forget all about this. See, this is for my viewer. When you guys are in your fields, right? When you're in your fields, or when you see them moving on and you see them like with a karmic or dating, and you're still like really messed up about them, and you're like, how can they do this, or how can they move on and not feel anything? You know, sometimes one feels more than the other, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean that they don't care about you. It's just that one takes it harder than the other one. You know what I mean? And there's times where you're going to get in your dark night of the soul energy. You're going to get in your fields, and it's going to make you feel like, you know what, I wish I didn't have to go through this at times. Or I wish I, you know, just never met you, because then I can just forget all about this. And for some of you, you're embracing the separation. You're embracing the pain and the change, because that's the feeling is what the only thing that you have that assures you that it was real. Give me another one, please. And there's days where you just could forget all about it, but no matter what you do, no matter where you go, it's like, even when you don't want to think about them, they're there. And you're like, what the fuck? You always knew how to make me laugh. Yeah, you see, especially those text messages that put a smile on your face. It's like, you always knew how to do it. You always knew how to make me laugh with your sarcasm. I'm hearing something about you. Either you're very sarcastic and made them laugh, or they were very sarcastic and they would always like make fun of you in a way where you're just like, oh, I see what you're trying to say. You think you're cute. Okay, you think you're fucking slick and cute. And they're trying to get back at each other, you know, back and forth and everything. It says, the longer time passes, the more I start to doubt, you see? And that goes back to this card here. I sometimes wonder if what we had was real, because the longer time passes, it's like you start to doubt, like, are they going to return? Was this just a temporary thing? Is this something that was only going to happen once in a lifetime? You know what I mean? So you can't allow your mind to wonder in the depths like that, because it's natural. But try not to let it get to you where it's like devouring you. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck, we have, I'm reminded of you through numbers. And I get so many messages like, Fire Witch, what does this mean? Like, I'm seeing 111, I'm seeing 1111, you know, 110. That number follows me everywhere, 110, and it's connected to my twin flame journey. And it's usually there to tell you something, you know, it's to remind you of your journey. It's to remind you of this ain't over yet. So whenever you're doubting, Spirit will come in and remind you of them through numbers, to remind you to focus, keep focusing on your path, focusing on yourself, on your healing, and keep doing what you got to do. You know, sometimes we need that reminder because life is hard, and, you know, it's hard already. So we need them reminders from time to time. Hold on, I gotta put eucalyptus or peppermint oil on my nose. My allergies have, oh shit, the cap fell. My allergies have been getting the best of me lately. It's the best. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. I'm going to use my OPIUM Twin Flames Tarot. Let's see what messages come through. Wow, first card we have here is Judgment. Okay, Divine Masculine is yet to be awakened. Divine Masculine right now could be stuck in karmic ways. and stuck in karmic ties as well. And it's like they could be with whoever they want to be, do whatever they're doing, but it's like they're blind to them. Like they don't have their heart like the way their the divine feminine does. And so I feel like the masculine is about to get some type of, I'm hearing rude awakening or wake up call. So yeah, let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, see, there's a distraction. And that distraction could be that your masculine is being distracted by 3D shit, by lust, by other things that are not important. But notice how he's blindfolded, you know, he could be distracted, but it's not like he's actually paying real good attention to his surroundings, because it's like that's just for entertainment purposes only, you know. It doesn't have a meaning or a purpose. Well, it serves its purpose in its own way because it's teaching them a lesson. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is coming through. And for some of you, you could be in a third-party situation where it's not only you that your masculine was talking to at the time. A distraction came and interrupted, and it's like that's when they started to slowly move away, because this distraction doesn't necessarily have to be another person. It could be like drugs, alcohol, a career, family, a different life path choice. Those could all be distractions as well. So we have the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. And we also have the Four of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get another one. Someone's disappointed. You, feminine, is disappointed in your masculine. You're very much disappointed because, you know, the King of Wands, usually when they're in reversed, they're natural charmers. You know, the King of Wands are natural charmers. They will sit there and be the knight in shining armor. They have this charisma. They have the energy. They have the vibe, the chemistry, the passion, the desire. So it's like, and then they also have wondering eyes. You know, it's kind of like the player in the tarot in a way, but only because they're so, you know, free-spirited that, you know, they don't like to be tied down. They like to be, you know, have something new all the time, or just feel like they don't want to be tied down. And that could have been a little disappointing to you, feminine, because it's like they got easily distracted by outside things, person, places, or things, and, you know, it swayed them away from you, and that was very disappointing to you because you expected so much more from them. Yeah, and it caused lots of triggers with the Five of Wands. There could have been an argument. There could have been lots of triggers. There could have been verbal abuse as well that maybe even caused you to start drinking, caused you to start, you know, drinking more wine than you used to, for those that do. Perhaps even your masculine is disappointed in himself and mad and triggered at himself for allowing himself to be distracted by bullshit that's not even worth it. The vices that weren't even worth it. You know, it could go both ways. And with the Prince of Pentacles here, it's like your person knew that you guys were acting childish. There's this young energy, like, okay, this is only the beginning of the journey. It feels like very young. They still feel like they have lots to explore before they settle down, you know. But certain lessons that they're going through, it could be very disappointing to themselves afterwards, and to you, the viewer, watching from the other side, you know. But like I said, certain things got to happen for soul purpose and growth. The world sees something is wrapping up, something's coming to a completion. Maybe their childish ways or behaviors is wrapping up, and that's why the Judgment card is here. It's because they're going to awaken to everything that, you know, all the lessons that they experienced. Are finally realizing something for what it is, maybe perhaps with you in this journey and stuff. Feminines, you're also trying to end your, childish and petty ways where maybe your jealousy got the best of you. You also had toxic traits within yourself, or maybe you turned to addictive patterns when you couldn't handle certain rejections or certain things either yourself, So we have the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys could be getting communication pretty soon from your person. Or if you haven't gotten communication from them at all, expect them to return. It is Mercury retro. So I wouldn't be surprised if they hit you up or you felt the nudge to reach out to them yourself. It could be something small as in, starting a conversation on Instagram or social media based off of something they posted. Or it could be something as in, hey, I saw your family today at the store, or, it could be small things that start like that and then it leads to something more later on. It could also be communicating through telepathy as well. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's funny because with the Ten of Pentacles, there's a woman and a male here together and they're toasting. So it's kind of like the childish ways are being left behind, merging into the Ten of Pentacles, where both parties, feminine and masculine, are more stable, are more abundant, because they're putting in the work, they're going through the lessons, and learning how to become more centered and more abundant. So you guys can be able to enjoy each other without fucking distractions and shit. I mean, distractions are gonna come no matter what. Even if you're awakening, even if you're together, it happens. It just depends on how strong you are, how resistant you are to temptation, and how smart and not stupid you are to fall back to old ways. So yeah, Princess of Wands, feminines, your person makes you feel like a dangerous woman. They make you feel alive. They make you feel good. The desire still runs deep. And it's like, it's funny because you could be like very young or whatever in your mid 20s or 30s and 40s, even 50s, and you still feel like a teenager whenever you're around them because they bring out that side of you. You get all giddy. You feel like you get your superpowers back. You give each other that superpower energy where it's like you feel brand new all over again. And when you're in separation, I'm not saying you can't feel that energy yourself, because you can, but there's just something about the merging of the two that creates a dynamic energy that makes you feel amazing and it makes you feel good. And you still want to explore your sexual side with your person, because like the other card says, you don't want nobody else. That's why you're so messed up about them, because you want to give your all to them and nobody else. Okay, so moving forward, I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes if I can succeed. So let's get some messages from my Love and Lust deck. See what comes through. I need a drink of water. Okay. Messages need to come through, please. Oh my God, we got the train. Oh my God. Okay. So whenever the train comes, it says, here comes true love. You don't see it coming. You weren't expecting it. It's going to hit you out of the blue. This love is going to take your breath away. Expect the unexpected. Damn. So it's kind of like the Tower in a way, but in a more like beep, beep. Sorry. As you can tell, I need to sleep, right? But anyways, it's like you don't see it coming because the fog is here. It's so thick that maybe perhaps your hopes of them returning is diminishing. But we did get the World card. So that means something's closing up so something new can begin. And with this coming in here, and we had the Knight of Swords, it could be communication. You don't see it coming. It's going to hit you out of the blue. It's going to feel brand new. The energy's going to feel new. You're going to feel as if you fell in love with them all over again. And it's going to be, how it was, how it used to be. So, oh snap. All right, so this card here, yes, this card is about tapping into each other's energies in every way, shape, and form. It says, through telepathy, I can hear your desires. Through meditation, I can channel your sexual needs. And through manifestation, I can turn your fantasies into reality. I love to tap into your energy. See, I feel like both of you guys have tapped into each other's energy. Obviously, one way or another, where you did it at the same time. Whenever that happens and you both do it at the same time, it creates a powerful energy, and it's like you're on the same wavelength and channel, and that creates a more powerful manifestation with when both parties are on the same page. So if you guys are doing this at the same time, even for a split second, it's like this will happen, you know? Union will happen. Something great and magical will happen. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. All right, so it says there's something about your confident sexual energy that lures them in. Your sassy, witty, humorous attitude entertains them. Keep being yourself, you're being admired. And I love this because it shows that viewer, your person is watching you from the other side of the lens. You know, if they blocked you, they're watching you in some type of way. If you think that they're not seeing you, they are. If you're in the public eye, they watch your videos. They're, you know, trying to tap into your energy one way or another. Even by tapping into your energy, they love what you're thinking of. They love how you're feeling. They love your likes and your dislikes, and you know, they're being admired by you in general. So it's like you ain't got to change yourself for anybody. Keep being yourself, you're being admired. I love that shit. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. Okay, so it says separate. Wow, go figure. This is a message for those in separation. It says separated love can be painful. It teaches us how to surrender and grow. When it's meant to be, love returns with transformation. Holy fucking shit. And what did I say about when they return, it's going to feel brand new. It's going to feel more transformed. You see what I mean? Oh my God. You can't make this shit up. Love it. Let's see what else we have. Does anything else want to come through? Okay. So, ooh. It says your bond is about to deepen on a level where both feel the same heartbeat. This is a strong soul connection where two souls become one. Holy fuck, it reminds me of the eclipse. I got the chills. I got the motherfucking chills. I cannot. Your bond is about to deepen for real. Remember how I was talking about there's something about when two come together, it's powerful. It's energetic. It's electrifying. I can hear John Travolta singing that too. It's electrifying. I need sleep. But you know what I mean. This card right here is wow. And aren't we in the eclipse or something, some shit like that? Oh my gosh. Wow, that confirms what I was just channeling right now. Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards here from your Divine Masculine. So Unspoken Messages from your Divine Masculine. And then afterwards, we'll get into the Divine Feminine and see what has you in your fields about your Divine Masculine. And then we'll end it with some mixed emotions cards here, messages. All right, so what are the unspoken messages that the Divine Masculine has towards the feminine? What do they want her to know? It says, give me some time to grow and discover who I am. Interesting. Very interesting. And that's exactly what they're doing through those lessons that they're experiencing. My angels are guiding me towards a better future, and I definitely see you in it. Wow. And it's funny because it brings me back to the Ten of Pentacles that I pulled earlier, where it was both feminine, masculine together, toasting. And it's kind of like the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in one, right? So, I don't know. It just has significance to that, like both coming together when you're more stable and more I don't know, it's just different. Okay, it says, my feelings for you scare the shit out of me. So yeah, what they're feeling towards you, feminines, it's like, look, it's intense, it's deep, it scares the living fuck out of me. So therefore, you're going to want to run, you know? Haven't you ever seen... I just got a vision of a baby crying. Like, haven't you ever seen a baby when you first, you know, take it to the family party and everybody's like, oh my God, come here. And it's like smothering the baby with love and kisses, and the baby's like petrified because it's getting all this love. And it's like, what do I do? What do I do? It's kind of, I don't know why. It reminds me of that. Like, holy fuck, they're going to run away from all this love that they're feeling. Oh, it says, I've been very insecure with the way my life has been. I needed time to reinvent myself and still am. And that's funny because it says, give me some time to grow and discover who I am. So they're reinventing themselves because they themselves don't really know what, you know, what their purpose is, what their soul mission is. And that is why with the judgment card that we had earlier, it showed the masculine blindfolded with like women and stuff around him. He doesn't know what he's doing, doesn't know what he wants. I mean, of course he knows what he's doing. Obviously, he put himself there, but, you know, that's not his purpose. Unless he's a fucking Chippendale from Las Vegas. Anyways, it says, finances are a huge factor in my life, so I had to stay focused. Again, going back to the Ten of Pentacles. You know, trying to better himself in his life to be more stable. And that's exactly what's going to happen because I did see the Ten of Pentacles. And because finances are a huge factor and they had to stay focused, you can't be mad at that, Gucci. Right? We can't be mad at that. All right. So let's get bottom of the deck. It says, I didn't mean to treat you like an option. I just didn't know what I wanted. I could totally see that. All right, so feminines, what has you in your feels about your masculine? It says, I'm sorry if you think I expected so much from you because my high standards, I just know what I want. So feminines, yeah, maybe you felt like you needed to apologize, or maybe you felt like, you know, maybe you felt like you pushed them away because of your high standards. And it was not because of your high standards. You're just a strong woman that knows what they want. And there was times where you questioned that, like, damn, was I too hard on them? Was I too rough on them? Was I too much for them? It says, I've been triggered and disappointed in you so many times, but I know it's only to test me and make me stronger. Yes, feminines, how many times does this shit happen? Come on now. It says, no matter what I do, I can't stop thinking about you. Even when I don't want to, you're always on my fucking mind. Oh my God. Didn't I mention this earlier? You see what I mean? It's like, dude, get out of my brain. You don't need to be there right now. Okay, it says, I will respect the fact that you're in a current relationship, but damn, it is fucking hard to see and know that you're with someone else. Yes, this could have you in your feels. I just saw 2828 as I said that on the screen. Yeah, for some of you, it is really, really hard because seeing them with somebody else or seeing them out there, you know, doing things that could disappoint you. Again, going back to the Four of Cups energy that we pulled earlier, it could be very disappointing for you. So it says, I've been stuck inside a mental prison ever since you ghosted me, constantly overanalyzing and wondering why you pulled away from me. And this right here is something that's continuous. And that is something we have to learn to not marinate in because it could really fuck us up. Bottom of the deck is, the shit that I've been through in my past has really fucked me up. It has become very difficult to bounce back to normal again. So yeah, for those who had a really rough past or childhood or past relationship with your person or anybody else, it's like, you just been through so much. It really did fuck you up mentally, emotionally, and physically, that it becomes really difficult for you to just bounce back to normal and trust and be nice or be, you know, trustworthy or whatever. It's going to take some time, and that is what healing is about. Okay, so All right, real quick, let's get a few cards here before we wrap it up because I'm already at 30 minutes. Oh my God. All right, so what are the mixed emotions that you guys have towards one another? Let's see here. Jealous. Wow. We did get the 5 of Wands energy earlier, remember? So that's something you guys got to overcome is your jealousy. We have responsible, of course, taking responsibility of your mood swings, responsibility of your actions and what you say, especially when you're jealous or in your feels. And then we also have compassion. And then there's times where you feel very compassionate towards them. You know, like, oh, well, they do that because they don't know any better, or I still love them. And, you know, we can get a little psycho sometimes, but it's okay. A little lollipop dipping psycho. We got motivated. So, you know, all this is just motivates one another, motivates you guys to do better, motivates you to be the best version of yourself, you know, motivates you to be better than you used to be. And then we have revengeful. Again, oh my God, they're cheating on me or they're with somebody, so I'm going to try to get back at them and try to make them jealous. And it's like you're going back and forth and trying to be revengeful, and that could also be a mixed emotion as well. So let's get one more. Played. Yeah, see, there's times where you feel played, like, damn, this motherfucker's just playing with my emotions. And because you feel played, it also makes you feel unwanted. So yeah, these are some mixed emotions that you feel on the daily, as a matter of fact, right? All right, my loves, there you guys have it. I hope you enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Namaste.